Welcome back. In this video, we'll be looking at how to choose and install the perfect theme for your website project. We are going to understand what a theme is and also how to get the themes for our project, both free and the premium themes. And we'll be looking at how to install it and activate. And lastly, we'll be looking at ways to customize this theme. Firstly, we need to look at what a theme is actually. If you are a front-end developer that understands how to write HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and PHP codes, so you will understand that themes are basically pre-made website design, right? So basically, all those sites that you see on the internet are being coded. So, but with WordPress, you don't need to write those codes. So those code has been written for you in form of pre-made templates, and so those templates are now named as themes, right? So that is basically what a theme is in a common language. So we are going to look at how to find those themes and how to install them and activate them, and finally different ways that we use to customize those themes. So follow me up. Let's see how we can do that on my laptop. Under the appearance tab, that's where you're going to find the themes. So I'm going to click on the themes. So when it opens, you will see that we have some installed themes that comes with the WordPress installation itself. So currently here you can see 2025, which is the latest theme that has been designed by WordPress, and we have the one for 2024 and the one for 2023. So all of these are installed, but a theme that you're going to use is just one theme which is going to be activated. So if I hover over this theme here, you see that it's showing customize, and this other theme here shows activate and live preview, and this shows the same thing, activate and live preview. So to install a theme, right, there are two things that you can actually do to install a theme. So it's either you have gotten the theme from an external source, that means outside of the WordPress repository, or you are getting the theme from the WordPress repository. So let's go through the WordPress repository and see the themes that we have there. So there are a lot of themes that are in the WordPress repository. So for you to install a theme from the WordPress repository, we are going to click on the add new theme. So under this tab, you can see that we have the popular tab, we have latest, we have block themes, we have favorites, and you can easily filter the features that you want here. So you can see that we have under the popular tab, we have 7,075 themes that are available. So with all of these themes, I don't think you can even exhaust any of these themes. But if you have any other preference outside of these themes, you can get that from a theme website like Theme Forest or Elegant Themes, and any one that is out there, right? So you can see that this is currently installed. And if we want to now change this theme, we can change it by simply installing a new theme. So this is the Hello theme, and we have Astra here, and this particular one is also installed too. And we can easily install a theme by simply clicking on install. Let's try out this Hello theme here by clicking on install. So please, before you install a particular theme, or before you can be able to see these features here, right, you need to be connected to the internet. So even if you are using your local host, make sure that you are connected to the internet for you to be able to have access to the WordPress repository, because that you can only get it on the internet. So you can see this is currently installing. So let's allow this to install, and then we can customize. We can just simply activate and then see how the theme is going to look at on the main website itself. So let's preview this site. I'm going to right click and open it in a new tab. So we can see that this is already installed, showing installed now, so we can click on activate. But before we activate, let's look at the current view of the main website, of the main theme that is installed. So I'm going to go to the tab. So you can see this is showing the blog feature here, right? So it's because we've not created any page, right? So remember, in the next video we are going to create our pages and our posts. So we are going to make some changes to this whole feature here, right? So it's going to change from the blog to maybe a particular page, right? So now let's click on activate for this particular theme, and you're going to see how the view is going to change here. So I'm going to click on activate for this particular theme. So now you can see what it is showing here, right? That thanks for installing the Hello theme. So the Hello theme itself requires a particular page builder. So the Hello theme was developed by Elementor. So Elementor, if you install the Hello theme and activate the Hello theme, you need to install Elementor to customize the theme itself, right? So, but we are not going to go through this process because this is in another training. So you can watch the intermediate WordPress course for absolutely free and understand how to use the Hello theme and Elementor to design our first landing page. So we designed a project here. You can watch that to see. So if I come here to the WordPress view, this was a former view. So if I reload this view here, so you can see how the change is with this particular theme. So this theme is different from the last theme, right? So let's just quickly switch to the former theme. I'm going to now click on customize because this is the way that we can easily customize this theme. So we can follow through this route which shows customize here. I'm going to click on it. So right on this page, when you click on the customize, this is where you're going to land, and this shows the Gutenberg block editor, right? So this is the new, you can see this shows customize the appearance of your website using the block editor. See, this is the official block editor for our WordPress, and you can easily change any features here if you want. You can change the navigation. You can see now on your first time that you are on this customizer, you see that it has a walkthrough tutorial. It shows that design everything on your site from the header right down to the footer using blocks, right? So you see it shows that when you click on an icon like this, so the icon is just right here to the top. It shows that you can easily you can start designing your blocks and also choose your typography layout and colors. So let's just look at that by clicking on get started, and you see that if I click on this here, it is going to show the styles, right? So basically that will be the styles. We can change the color, background, shadow, layout, and also the typography. So if I click on next, this welcomes us to the full design process. See, set the design and the rest of the features that we have that we can edit, right? So but in this video we are not going to go through the full customization. This is just an intro to the Gutenberg block editor, right? So this video is all about us installing the theme and also activating the theme and how we can find other themes, right? In our next video where we are going to create the pages and posts, that's where we are going to go through some editing, right? Just very little editing. So I'm going to click on get started. When we hover, we see some blue lines coming up, right? So we can make changes here. We can change this from blog so maybe to the recipes blog page, something like this. And so when we are done with this, we can simply click on this save here at the top. Click on save, and it's just going to save these settings. So when it saves the settings, it's going to be live on the main website itself. So this is basically how we do editing with the block editor. So to go back to the main dashboard, we simply click on this icon here and then open navigation, and we can go back to the dashboard by simply clicking on that WordPress icon. So this is how we are going to land on the main dashboard itself, right? So congratulations upon getting to the end of this video. Now you've understood how to find themes, what a theme is, and how to install and activate that theme, things that you need to look out for when choosing a theme, and finally different ways to customize theme. So in the next video we'll be looking at how to create pages and also posts for our project. I will see you guys in that video.